It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Guys are doing well because they're having a good day on it. 29th September 2024. I'm in a good mood. The reason why we're getting in a good mood, we took a day off yesterday. We took a little break from content, and now we're back stronger than ever. And we're about to react. Well, you can already tell by the title, by the thumbnails, by the screen right now. We're reacting to Rich Piana, Bigger. Ooh, almost made a huge mistake. Ooh, baby. We almost made a huge mistake. What is a huge mistake, Inky? Well, that's better by the day. We're looking for bigger by the day. It's very different, baby. It's very different. So thank God. See, he skipped a couple of days now. Day 8, baby. We're watching better. Not bigger, but better. Better is when you cut. So, sorry about that, guys. Little 21-minute episode. We like it. So let's read the comments that we do when we do a reaction. Yeah, your life, Rich was getting worried. Rich is dead, bro. After my shake at the gym, I had 2 steaks with a bowl of sweet potato mash and some mixed green vegetable. Yeah, man. But it doesn't count because it was just a snack between my shake and next meal. Even though you're gone, I'm still watching and following our brother Rich. Rest in peace, my boy. Without further ado, I have to kind of hurry up because I want to finish by 8. That way we can eat that delicious, I don't know what it is, tteokbokki, my first time. So yeah, let's fucking go. You know what? We had the habits of going to the habits, putting this here.
Good morning, guys. What's happening? It is Monday morning, beginning of the week, and sorry about no videos
I love how you looking rough. You're looking rough, dude.
this weekend, but my computer was just fucked, and it was just driving me out of my mind, so I need to get some sleep. So
I remember, I'm gonna be stopping a lot because I got a lot to say. Sorry, not really. So I was watching this series religiously, and for whatever reason, I found the show when it was only 2 episodes in. Now I told this story before. I discovered Rich Piana Bigger by the Day, and I discovered Trailer Park Boys at the same time. And the greatest thing was that Trailer Park Boys had 3 episodes out, and that had 2 episodes out. So for 1 week, I've listened to these 5 pieces of content for a whole week. And Bigger by the Day, it was every day. And back then, I didn't have Wi-Fi. I would go to the McDonald's, download this, go back home and watch it. That was the craziest days of my life, and I miss it. So when I saw episode number 5 and not episode number 6 and 7 not here, I was like, oh my god, did they stop? Did they give up? And I was afraid.
Monday, fresh start. Today's video, it's up and ready, and you're watching it. So no more problems from this point on. Today is chest day, and looking forward to that. So
skip the drug talk. We like it. We live it. Because if they skipped the drug talk, maybe I can put it on TikTok. Maybe.
Today's workout, we're going to be supersetting, all right? So we're going to be starting basically not Ray Mincer, Mike Mincer. I don't know if you guys heard of Mike Mincer, but he's back in the Arnold days.
I have no clue what you're talking about, Rich.
And, he's somewhat of a legend, and Arnold pretty much destroyed his career and ruined his life. If you guys know the story, the 1980 Mr. Olympia contest, Arnold is a motherfucker when it comes to business or competition. You don't give a
I think I heard about that in Pumping Iron. So Arnold was giving bad advice to people. He was giving them bad advice, and because he was giving them bad advice, then he had a good physique because he wasn't following his own advice.
Fuck. So, but anyway, back to the workout. The way Mike Mincer trained is he would pick an isolation exercise and he would superset it with a compound movement. So he kind of did things backwards. He believed in pre-exhausting the pecs or whatever muscle and then hitting it with a compound exercise. So you hit it with the isolation, so you're just burning the muscle with no other muscles involved, and then you go straight to compound movement. And this way of training is painful. You get an incredible pump, and you can imagine you're super weak on that compound movement, but you get great results. It really is a good training regimen.
Again, it's a question of preference. Do I prefer to do it like that, or I prefer to do it like that? Some people, they don't like doing supersets, so it's completely fucked. And this is kind of the worst but best thing about Rich series is it's very pertinent to himself. It's very, oh, this is what I like to do, this is what I want to do, this is what I should do. But in which way it helps him is because he knows he's going to success. Now, everybody is going to succeed. everybody doesn't have the same body that he does. So when it comes time to having the same result as he could have, it's very different. However, we are in a position where at least he's doing it. And I just did a video about losing weight and eating whatever I wanted, and it goes back to showing this, and it goes back to, how can I say it? It's complicated. It goes back into, you want to promote a program, promote it, and sometimes it's gonna work, sometimes it's not gonna work. And even though some exercise might not work for someone, you're promoting a program, you're promoting an idea, you're promoting a regimen that's going to be improving. And even if it doesn't work for half, the half it does work for are going to be thankful. So, besides, I've been giving a lot of shit to Rich for doing his thing, but he doesn't know my body, and he shouldn't know my body. He knows his body, and that's a really good start.
It's something you can't do all the time. It's very, it really breaks down the muscle fibers and tears them down, and it takes a while to heal them back up, but it is a good workout, and so it's something different, something we're going to do. So we're going to start with flat dumbbell flies, supersetted with flat barbell press, all right? So we're going to start a little high in the reps, 16 on the dumbbell flies, and then on the bench press, we're going to shoot for 12. So I would say pick a weight that you can bench about 20 times, and that's the weight that you'll probably get after pre-exhausting with the flies. You'll probably get 10 to 12 reps. So it's going to be a superset, so there's no rest. Straight from dumbbell flies right to the barbell.
Anytime I talk about this, I want to skip it because this is very gym-wise, and I am working out at home. However, it's part of the video, and I'm already skipping the workout because of the music. Let's not skip too much.
Presses. And then you rest 2 minutes, hit set number 2, rest 2 minutes, set number 3, so on, rest 2 minutes, 4 sets all together. And the reps are going to be 16, 12, 10, and 8 on the dumbbells. The bench is going to stay 12, so just keep that weight the same on all 4 sets. Right, the fly weight goes up. Now, second exercise, the same exact thing. We're just going to use incline dumbbell flies and incline presses. Now, I would say that barbell presses are the best choice, but me having my fucked up shoulders, as you guys know, I'm stuck with Smiths. I can only do Smith machines. So if you can do barbell, I would say go with the barbell presses. And it's going to be the same exact scenario. 4 sets, same reps, same everything. So 2 minutes between sets, 4 sets. And the third exercise is going to just be an incline press machine, and we're just going to rep out and do 4 sets of.
I mean, it's not that it's not interesting. It is interesting, but it's just so precise. It's made for one person, and we're listening to that person. And it comes back to what I'm talking about, my opinion. This is my opinion. You can agree with it, but you don't share the same opinion. There's no way that you share the same opinion as me for every single subject. Otherwise, it wouldn't be normal, right? So you're talking about exercise, but it's so. I don't know. And my issue, my biggest issue with this is, and I just realized it not too long ago, and I realized it in the last episode. My issue with this is when you do a test, right? There's 2 kind of people with tests at school. There's the guy who's gonna learn the content, memorize the content of the exam. When it comes to the exam, I'll do it because he knows the answer and he knows the problem. And then the person that understands the content, and because they understand the content, they're able to do critical thinking. For example, I know how algebra works, and because I know how algebra works, then I am able to answer any question about algebra. However, if I'm in a position where I only know the content and I cannot apply it, there's no point. So with Rich, this is kind of what's going on. It's not about understanding what you're doing. It's about following and listening and just repeating what he's saying. And repeating is a good thing, because if you find somebody that's extremely successful, if you find somebody that has a lot of knowledge, repeating what they're saying, usually the best thing you can do. Somebody knows a lot about fucking Magic the Gathering. Well, then repeat them, right? However, if I know how it works, I understand how it works, I'm able to say, you know what? I understand what you're trying to do, right? And to me, and again, it's my personal opinion, but to me, a person that understands the content versus a person that repeat the content, I'm always gonna promote the guy who's repeating, who's understanding the content, because that guy knows what the fuck he's doing, and to me that's important. That is really important for me. You can agree, you can disagree. It's your choice.
Anywhere from 12 to 16 reps, all right, just to get a final pump and a burn. So altogether, that's 5 exercises. It's 2 supersets, and then another 2 supersets, and then one movement by itself. So this is a great routine, and it's a great way to train. And if you guys have never done this before, you're going to enjoy it. A lot of you might not enjoy the fact that your bench press and incline press is going to be weak as fuck because you're pre-exhausted with the flies, and it really exerts the hell out of the muscle. And the burn is phenomenal. That compound movement will burn like you've never felt before. It's really hard to get.
You see, already here is improving. A lot of you guys will not like because you won't like that your bench, that your chest is weak. You won't say that your incline are weak. And it's a great thing because he's telling you, okay, well, it's normal that you're feeling this way. And that's the problem. If you don't understand what is going on, you're not going to understand the different reaction. I know that gas will burn. I don't know why it will burn, but I know it will burn, right? If I knew why it would burn, I would be able to do it. There's a lot of fires that you cannot stop with water, and you're in a position where you're like, holy shit, I don't know what to do. And that's repeating versus understanding.
That kind of a burn on a compound movement. But doing those flies right before, you'll see. You'll see. It's a good routine. If you haven't done it, you'll enjoy it. And what else? Also, we are adding another meal to the regimen. So we're going to up the meals to 5 meals. So we have 5 solid meals, and we also...
For a guy with ADHD, not too bad, Inky.
We'll have the post-workout shake, which is a meal, but we're not going to count it. That's just because I'm fucking crazy, and that's the way I do things, So that meal doesn't count, even though it is a real food meal. So we're going to be up to 5 meals, so the scale's going to start going up. We're going to start gaining size, gaining weight, getting big, and getting this fucking party started. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day, a great fucking workout, and let's do this shit.
The way you swing it is pretty nice when you think about it. So the beginning, they're gonna do it every single day, but the cardio, he hasn't done it in a couple of days. But that he's showing cardio, it's not repeated content. We know it does a cardio. He chose to show it on days and not days, which is cool. I do like it.
I'm up to level 8 on the cardio, and we're still at 20 minutes a day. So
every single machine 8 is gonna be different, bro.
I keep it at the RPM at 90, which is it's a decent pace. Again, I'm doing the bike every day. I prefer the bike over the treadmill. I can get a little bit of a leg pump, a little bit of a burn. I feel like it works quads and hamstrings, and I can actually squeeze the calves if I choose. I kind of, I'll squeeze the hams for 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll flex the quads, then I'll squeeze the calves, just kind of play around and try to make the most out of it. But cardio is pretty easy. The bike. Step mill, it's a whole different ballgame, but we might be getting a step mill put in the house just because Sarah's been wanting it.
See, the treadmill is, when you're heavier, the treadmill is harder to do because the bicycle doesn't really matter your weight. It doesn't matter your weight. I was doing some skateboard this morning as a cardio, and your weight is going to be affecting a lot because your legs, which are the motion part of your body, when I'm talking and I move my hand, right, there's a motion in my hand, and that motion serves as an expressive. But your leg is going to be the fuel. You cannot move forward. You cannot do cardio without the legs, right? With the bicycle, you're doing cardio. With running, you're doing cardio, right? But it's the pressure and the stress on your knees, on your joints, so knees, ankle. That's going to be the stress. Your leg can be strong, your knees won't be strong. The knees will not be able to work. If you see Rich, he has one that is fucked up. He can't fix it. My boss had his knee and ankle. He has a gout. You can't work that. So the muscle in itself, and with something that's heavy like Rich piano, whenever you're running, you're putting this pressure on your knees. So the bicycle is going to be better. But if you can run, possibly run.
It's better.
Better cardio, in my opinion, is jumping rope.
For me too. Step mill is just way better cardio. And it's 9-day difference. This bike is nothing compared to the step mill. So probably in another couple weeks, step it up. All right, the pre-workout drink. I am mixing the All Day You Made watermelon. This shit is the fucking greatest. I'm telling you, this watermelon is fucking awesome. But the truth be told, we have not come out with Watermelon Kill It yet. So that's gonna be coming out soon. So I mixed the watermelon All Day You Made with the Fruit Punch Kill It. And the watermelon is so fucking strong that it still tastes fucking good as hell. So that Watermelon Kill It should be out any time now. But yeah.
And yes, you're promoting your product, but again, see, I have a. It's a tough situation for me because you're promoting your product, and I get what you're doing it. You're promoting your product, and thank God you're doing it because that's your motivation to do those videos. If those videos aren't getting monetized because they weren't, if your only incentive to do those videos is your product, go ahead. But what I do respect about Rich is he tasting his product. I'm not gonna name anybody, Logan Paul, but we're seeing a lot of people who are promoting product, who are promoting drinks, who are promoting food, and they don't drink it themselves. And I find that disingenuine. I don't know how you say it. Disingenuine? Right? When in the case of Rich Piana, you do it. And I doubt Rich... I don't know. Does Rich really, truly believe that this product is the best out there? No. However, it's almost made for him. It's made by him and for him, so... Him using it, I fucking love it. And him using it feels more genuine than the person that has a product out and doesn't drink it.
I'm suffering too, man. We can only do so much so fast. All right, 3 scoops of Kill It. I put 2 scoops all day you may, and this shit will be gone by the time I finish my workout. I put some ice in it, and then
Yes, it's a bigger bottle, but all of these products are extremely rough on the not lungs. How you call it in English? On the liver. They're really hard on the liver. And water. The reason why you have to drink water is because again your body is made completely out of water. But the real reason that you need to drink water is because your liver is going to be thanking you for it. So the water is going to make you go to pee, and peeing will eliminate all the toxin that your body intake. So by taking all of this, and I'm going to be very disgusting and not putting a lot of water. That's why you have piss of different color. The browner your piss is, the less good it is. The more light your piss is, the less good it is. There's a perfect color for piss. And you learn that in school, you learn that in biology. See, and there's such a thing as water poisoning, right? So if you drink too much water, you can poison yourself. And there's such a thing as not enough water. So I drink a lot of energy drinks, right? As you can see it right now, this is not water. This will make you thirstier. So if I drink only this during the day, my piss is going to be a certain color. That's a good indicative of what you're taking or what you're doing isn't good. So by putting this and saying, I got this huge portion, and I want you guys to understand something. He's showing the bottle, but it never said how much water he puts in it. So he said that he put this product, and people are going to be following it. They're going to put it in a bottle that is... do I have it close? No, I don't have it close. That is little, but... yeah, and that's bad.
Put it in the freezer while I finish getting ready for the gym. And by the time I leave, it's like a fucking Slurpee. It's all icy. It's fucking the best. Enjoying this shit. So what's up? Shake time. Post-workout. Hey, 24/7. That's about
It's product.
10 egg whites. Maybe a little more. There we go. Rather have too much than not enough, right? All right. Yams. That's 20. That's 40. Remember, we added 10 to every meal, so that's 60.
We're working
60 grams of the best complex carbs you can get.
Make sure that everybody's okay.
Got those some creatine in there, right? Creatine, yes.
Creatine is this amazing product. Creatine is, and again, I don't know a lot, but like I told you guys, when I was in high school, I was working out a lot. And creatine is possibly the best product to get bigger, to get results. It is not, creatine, in my mind, in my opinion, and from what I know, is the limit of what you can take without damaging your body. So roids, growth hormone, tren will damage your body. Creatine is the best when it comes to natural, non-natural. And creatine, the important part of the creatine is how much water you drink. So super, super important.
So, as you guys know, this doesn't count as a meal. Drink it right after the workout as soon as possible. And we will be adding more carbs and protein to these shakes as we go along. And they will not count. So just imagine when we're eating 12 fucking meals and drinking the shake on top of that.
Also, what is one thing about Rich Piana? I'm sorry, I have to work because I have to do the clips and I have to start the TikTok live in 8 hours at 8 o'clock, which is in 18 minutes, and I have to finish this. I have to delete videos to make space for the things. What Rich doesn't say is Rich is a big motherfucker. Rich is huge. Big is very heavy. And because he's very tall, his body, his anatomy is different than me and you. So that does play in the whole thing. And I don't think a lot of people notice. Rich being 6'1", of course, gonna have a different body than me at 5'4".
Things are gonna get ugly, and we'll see how many people are gonna hang in there. Right now it's easy, but we'll see. All right, I'm at Gold's North Hollywood all by myself today. No one to work out with. So you're not gonna train with me, baby?
No, that's a shit. What I'm doing again, I'm deleting videos to make space, but now I'm realizing that some of those videos I shouldn't be deleting, so I have to do a selection. That's shit.
I'm gonna do cardio.
Oh yeah, I'm doing chest anyway, so
Yeah.
That's right, you don't do chest. You don't need to do chest, do you?
No.
All right, let's kill this shit.
Yep.
Little pretty comment. That's it. That's his fucking girlfriend, Pexfly, which is incredible. I'm gonna skip it because he uses music. No, I believe my thing is, and I got a comment. I think it was 2 days ago, but the comment was basically, "Hey, dude, if he's using the comments and there's no copyright on it, why can't you use why can't you use the music?" Well, the copyright laws were different back then than it is now. It might be more strict back then. It might be more strict now. Am I gonna take the risk? No, fuck no. So we're just gonna do the smart thing here, which is skipping it. Okay. There you go. Good.
Right after the workout.
The fact that he's always stressing right after the workout is so important. And what I love about Rich Piana, what I really enjoy is it's insane because when I was working, I was doing this. Is he does a lot of shakes, and those shakes are good. When I would go to work, what I would do is nobody knows that. When I would go to work, I would make my shakes and I would eat. And then at the break and at the lunch, I wouldn't eat because I already ate. And while the break and the lunch, I could really relax. I didn't have to eat, you know? So by doing this, you're saving a lot of time. And yes, is it as good as eating a piece of steak? No, but as long as you save time, time is very precious in life. I have to work because time is important.
Just like that.
There you go. Ticket. Oh. I'm such an asshole. I was expecting him to get a ticket and I wanted to see it.
Oh, busted again. So, having a little snack again. Little snack. I just drank my shake at the gym. So, I'm good to go. And I'm on my way home. I live about 12 minutes away from North Hollywood Gold. So, I will be literally eating my next meal about 15 minutes after I finish my workout. And this is just a little snack between my shake and my meal. It does not count. I don't know, I can't remember. I think these are 120 grams of carbs, and the calories is probably, maybe, I don't even know. I actually...
Oh, so what I like about this theory, again, is we're talking about food, right? What I like about this theory is it's to me, it's such a turn off when people talk about macros, and I understand it's important. I understand that it has to do the grams of protein and the grams of carb. It's important, but this is not enjoyable, and this is, to me, this is the extreme. I think you can work out every single day and have fun. When you're at a stage where you have to count your carbs and everything, I don't believe that anybody has a good time thinking about macros. I don't believe it.
I have no idea, and I'm not even going to try to read it right now. So, but my point is this shit doesn't count. It's just a snack. And a mighty good snack, I might say.
Normalize eating whatever the fuck you want to eat, please.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm sitting here with the Viking, and we're in the TV room, which is also the conference room. This is where we have our little sit-downs, our discussions. But yeah, the Viking.
An athlete, he's an athlete for 5%.
You've been
One of the only one that stayed loyal to Rich at the end.
fighting, somewhat regularly in the last couple of years or whatever. You've had to keep your weight down below 200, and I know that it's been fucking killing you because you come train with us. Back in the days you were like up to 260, fucking throwing around huge ass weight, and now you're not as strong, you're not as big as you were, and you're hanging out with bodybuilders and powerlifters, and I know.
But that's age. Rich is getting older too, so there's a limit to age. It's very rare that at a certain level your body's gonna give up. The normal, Google this. The normal expectancy, deleting clips so we can make some space. Google this. Google the normal expectancy of life, and the normal expectancy of life is 40 years. Like if you see in the days of the knights and kings, people were dying at 40, and that's why we're able to die. We're able to live a longer life, but that's not a good thing, because if you see if you see the body, the white hair. The white hair is not super dangerous, but it's not a good sign. Is your body creates this chemical that is able to get your hair to a certain color. When you start doing arthritis, your body is able to give you the natural, not a natural, but it's able to make you not feel that pain. And when you feel that pain, you're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, maybe I'm not in a good position to continue. See, your body's going to give up. The whole of cancer. A lot of people are getting cancer in their older life. And your body has this expectancy. And it comes to bodybuilding. See, and what I'm going to say is going to be very, very controversial. But a girl, there's a reason why in the old age, very controversial, and I don't agree, but there's a reason why in old age people were having kids at 16, 17, 18. Because these are the prime years. There's a certain amount of years that if a dude has kids, his sperm is gonna get worse, and you have a higher case or a higher chance of getting a autist kid. So yeah, your body has this limit, and no matter how hard you work, nobody's eternal. So even for Rich, he's there now. Guarantee you, if he wasn't working out, if he wasn't taking roids, we'd see. We saw somebody really recently, which is Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista, we have a picture of him. Check him out in 2022, 2023. Check him out lately. He came back and he's fucking skinny as fuck, dude. That's because he stopped his cycle. You're putting your body through so much, and there you go. Even Arnold right now, if you look at him, he still looks great, but he's nowhere near where his prime.
It's like, after a while, it's like, it probably wears on you because you could be up there with us, fucking bigger than most of us.
I hang out with you, I hang out with bodybuilders, man. I hang out with big boys and shit. I don't hang out with fighters. So I tend to take on more of the bodybuilding, lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So when I am there in the cage or whatever, when I fight.
Whatever you hang out with, it's your nature versus nurture. Nature is whoever you're around with will nurture you.
I'm kind of looking like a bodybuilder, while I'm fighting, and that's what I'm told a lot. But, we're talking about weight being the issue now, and me being able to perform at that lighter weight and stuff, and it's killing me when we're hanging out, when we're working out. I have to limit myself to, lifting, whatever weight it is, kind of watching what I eat, this and that, and as everybody knows, it's fucking, gotta fucking eat big to get big, and I miss being fucking swelled up. I miss being, jacked and throwing around big weight and pushing weight and being up in there doing that. I mean, that's always been a passion of mine as well. So
he's got the kind of body where his body wants to be big. Like, that's his body. His body wants to...
See, it's also the thing is when you reach a certain peak, there's a lot of people that are hanging in the past, a lot of people that are missing the past, and you see those old people, oh, I remember my past, but you reach a certain summit, you reach a certain peak, and now your body will tell you, no, I'm not able to do this, and you admit it because, like, why am I not able to do this anymore,
That's how my body is. So he has to fight it constantly. He's hanging out with guys, and, we're all juicing and fucking, lifting heavy weight, and he's keeping up with us, but imagine, if he was taking that road, and so we had our talk, and we've been talking, and I said, you know what, fuck it, just fucking, maybe get back on the juice and blow up and, enjoy life and have fun with it. And if you know.
Never get back on the juice, okay? If you're out of the juice, stop. Don't juice, please.
Someone you might get offered a contract, to fight in the super heavies. You go fight some big fat motherfucker. And fuck it, destroy him.
And my crazy ass is just crazy enough to do some shit like that.
This is the year 2016. The year to get big. We don't want to leave you behind. We want to keep you with the pack.
Yeah, I'll be with the pack and I'll be there in spirit and the whole nine. But
you're like right now. You're under 200, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you look like you. To me, you look like you're at least 215, 220. Right. I mean, that's just. I guess you just have a stocky build. Full muscle build.
How many videos we can delete?
It'll be a rebuilding.
How tall are you?
5'8".
120 videos we can delete, but most of those are behind the scenes. So most of those are, I'm gonna film when I'm gonna be doing some. For example, I'm gonna post some clips, right? We're gonna be filming it. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't delete anything that's important. Good. There's this video here that is super important that we don't want to delete. Okay. That's the problem when you have too many videos. And we're gonna be making 84 gigs of space.
5'9".
Yeah, see, I would love to see you at like 250, man.
Yeah.
Monster.
Yeah. I like to think I'm 5'9". That's my it'll be a rebuilding thing for me, a reinventing thing for me, and just come back and like I said, just get jacked and fucking have fun and hustle, make money. That's what it's about. I got a tribe of kids I need to provide for and take care of. Which has always been my first priority, but to do it, have fun also while I'm on that road.
That's what it's all about. It's about enjoying it, enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
That's most important, is that we enjoy the journey. And,
Yeah.
Right, China?
I mean, it's interesting, but
Right, China?
the problem with these videos, the problem with this is
Right.
you already know each other so well.
Meal number 3, relaxing, watching a little Criminal Minds. And again,
I'm deleting a video that's
lost
important.
the meatballs. But this is a rarity to be able to sit here and relax, but I'm enjoying
I don't know
every
what it
second.
is.
I really don't watch TV, ever. Too busy. But it's nice once in a while, to sit down and relax. But it's a very rare thing, which I'm happy about, to be honest. I like to be working and getting shit done and being productive as possible every day. Try to get a little more done than the day before. And I think that's what keeps us alive. That's what keeps us going. That's what makes us happy, is being productive in this world. And all right, guys, it is time to hit the sack. So we added 10. I'm sorry. All right, guys, it's time to hit the sack. So we added an extra meal today to our meals, 5 meals, which again I'm excited about. That scale weight's going to be going up, and I can't wait to add a 6th meal, a 7th meal, an 8th meal. I'm fucking ready. So tomorrow is going to be a shoulder day. We're going to be training shoulders. So looking forward to that. It's one of my favorite days to train. Actually, I like every day. I just love training, and I'm having a blast, and I hope you guys are having fun. And I'm getting ready to go do my feeder workouts right now before I hit the sack, and looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's shoulder day. The day after that's going to be leg day.
You see, it's nice to see that how human he is, because me too, when I do some content, when I take a break, it feels weird to be starting back. It feels weird to find the motivation. It's very easy to continue. It's very easy to keep going and keep going and keep going. When you're a marathon, you're running and you're running and you're running and you're running, and you don't know how much time there is left of the race. You don't care. When you stop, you start to look, you start to analyze, and you start to say, oh shit, I have a lot left. So yeah, it's normal. And I'm proud that he's motivated. And the whole thing with Viking was him being motivated. Yes, it was Rich Piana, and he's very transparent. It was Rich Piana talking about wanting him to get big and going to work out and how hard it was to take a break. It was also Rich because he did take a break.
So be ready for that shit. I'm not ready, man. My legs are sore as fuck. So, I got to stretch. I got to take a hot bath. I got to do whatever I can to get my legs to heal up because they're fucked. But, whatever it is, what it is, it's part of the game, So all I think about is when you're sore like that, you're growing. You did the right thing. Your legs are growing, and you're on your way. So anyway, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Gonna be honest, this episode was a bit less interesting. Well, first of all, because I'm stressed about time, but second of all, it's it comes at a time where you're watching the same thing every other day, And yes, it's different. It's different workout. It's different talk. But what in this episode, what did he talk about? He talked about working out, which he did before, talking about product, which he did before, talking about interviewing people and wanting to get big, which he did before. It's some of the same shit, and it's not that I'm bored of the same shit, is because it's on a daily routine. The thing with daily vlogs are some of the hardest content to make because they're the same thing over and over and over again, and you're in a position where you're like, okay, well, I don't want to do the same thing over and again. So what am I supposed to do, right? So yeah, so a bit less interesting, however, big fan. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the next episode.